Welcome to HYBE BOY channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about HYBE labels, artists that are having comebacks in the spring season, specifically TWS and Team, who are having comebacks in April, and also we're gonna talk about BOYNEXTDOOR, Enhypen, ILLIT and TXT very briefly, respectively. Okay, so let's start with TWS or To Us, which stands for 24/7 with us, and it's a 6-member boy group under Playlist Entertainment. They debuted last year, 2024, January 22nd, I think, and their first minute album is titled Sparkling Blue. I really love the album. Also, their second album, they had 2 comebacks last year. Had 3 albums, including Sparkling Blue and Summer Beats, and the third one was called The Last Bell, right? And the group consists of 지훈, 경민, 도훈, 영재, 신유, 한진. And the group name, TWS, it embodies their desire to be with their fans 24/7, right? And their genre is called like boyhood pop and talks about like the daily stories and emotions of youth, okay? And let's talk about their comeback stories. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where should we start? Here. Okay. TWS to premiere new song at comeback showcase. Stream live on Weverse. To Us is celebrating the release of their third mini album, Try With Us, by spending a festive evening with their global fandom, 4-2, or SHYBE, that's the name of their fandom. And SHYBE in Korean literally means relationship, but it's written in number, like 42 or 42. All right. During the event, TWS will perform their new title track on stage for the very first time. As a group often referred to as the 5th generation all-rounders, their solid performance skills and behind-the-scenes stories about the new album are highly anticipated. And TWS won a lot of the new group of the year, right? Along with ILLIT. ILLIT won like in the female girl group category for the debut awards, right? The new artist of the year. But TWS won many awards in the boy group category. Also, the showcase will be streamed live via their official channel on Weverse and HYBE Label's YouTube channel. Details on how to attend the event and blah 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 in person can be found on TWS Weverse community. Their third mini album, Try With Us, drops 2 hours earlier at 6 p.m. on the same day, meaning April 21st. The album tells stories of youth diving into new and unfamiliar experiences with joy and courage. Through earlier releases, like the album trailer, tri-version concept film, and official photos, the group hinted at the energy of being 20 and embracing everything that comes with it. Here are some concept photos under the tri-version. After sweeping Rookie Awards at major year-end shows last year, expectations are high for what fresh sound and stage presence TWS will bring this time around. And yeah, they've got great stage presence. And so far, I've been loving their discography. To be honest, The Last Bell wasn't really my type, but I really liked Sparkling Blue and Summer Beats. All right, so these were the photos, tri version, and let's look at the boy version. TWS, here's the title of this article, Caught Between Boyhood and Adulthood, a portrait of being 20. TWS agency on April 8th revealed the boy version concept film and official photos for their third mini album, Try With Us. While the previously released Try version captured the group's energetic and daring everyday moments, the boy version shows a more mature, introspective side. According to the agency, Playlist, the photos aim to portray the transitional phase of being 20, standing on the edge of change, not quite fully grown. Let's see. I think it's right here, black and white. Set in a sleek black and white aesthetic, the visuals highlight the group's clear, youthful look while still preserving traces of unpolished, boyish charm. And yeah, one word that the Korean media and the agency use a lot to describe this group is 청량, like youthful energy in Korean. As TWS enters their 20s, this new album reflects how they're learning to live through that phase. The title, Try With Us, speaks to the idea of taking on things they have never done before together. The group continues their comeback rollout with the track sampler release scheduled for April 9th. Okay, that's today, so I'll be looking forward to that. I really like this black and white version too. It's really different. No wonder why they're releasing two different versions for their concept photos. All right, so that's TWS. So I'll be looking forward to their comeback on April 21st, and also their track sampler that will be released today. Next up is Enhypen. Enhypen is a 9-member Japanese boy group formed by YX labels that was formerly known as HYBE Labels Japan. We briefly talked about that on my channel, right? They have changed their name to YX labels. The group debuted in 2022, in December of 2022, if I remember correctly, with the mini album titled First Howling. And the members are Maki, Huma, Nicholas, Uiju, Taki, Yuma, Kei, Haruwa, Jo. They were one of the three groups that I went to concerts for last year. And I really liked it. They came to Seoul to have an indoors concert, and I love their music and performance. So yeah, let's talk about what this comeback will be about. Okay? Right here. Enhypen to return in April with a bolder look, fierce eyes, and overflowing energy. Enhypen is gearing for a bold transformation ahead of their April comeback. On March 18th, the group, composed of EJ, Fuma, Kei, Nicholas, Yuma, Jo, Haruwa, Taki, and Maki, released concept photos for their third single, Go In Blind, through their official social media channels. Let me read this article while showing you these photos. And by the way, if you are dedicated fans of these artists that I'm talking about in this video, you probably know much more than me about their, like schedules and the things that we should be looking forward to when it comes to this comeback. So feel free to, write comments under this video to share more information and details with all of us. All right. A total of 58 images, both group and solo, capture the members' striking visuals and confident energy, drawing immediate attention. Shot in a dark, gritty setting, the members appear united like a pack of wolves, exuding a strong sense of determination. Yeah, wolves is their signature animal. Is that how you call them? One standout moment features the group pulling down a surveillance camera. Oh, that's the photo right here. It's not in good quality, but I'll show you that version on Weverse. Symbolizing a break from control. Okay. According to their agency, YX Labels, I think we should, right here. YX Labels, the concept reflects the group's desire to confront restrictions head on and push through with unshakable confidence. Interesting. Yeah, I like the concept. I can feel that this will be about like dark, sexy, like I don't know. Let's see. Scheduled for release on April 23rd, Going Blind marks a new chapter for Enhypen after completing their previous 4 seasons series. The upcoming single is described as a condensed expression of the group's identity, often referred to as their wolf DNA. Okay, there you go, wolf DNA. The 9 members aim to prove their place in the industry, territory no one else can touch. Now, yeah, they did release 4 season series last year, and then in the winter, they combined all of the 4 season series music into one album, right? I really liked it. One of my favorite tracks is Big Suki from the album, for which they recently made a performance video, and I absolutely adored the video. So go check out if you're interested. Following the release, &TEAM will kick off their first Asia tour. Yeah, so that was interesting. Hold on. Yeah, there are a lot of photos because they have 9 members. Nice, Nicholas. Yeah, they will kick off their first Asia tour starting in Aichi, Japan on May 10th to 11th. The tour will continue through Tokyo, Bangkok, Fukuoka, Seoul, Jakarta, Taipei, Hyogo, and Hong Kong. Very nice. I like the concept. I don't know about you guys. I like the way they're using props. I like their outfits. Nice. I like the glasses. Ooh. Last year I saw some Korean Lunes. By the way, Lunes is their fandom name for &TEAM. Korean Lunes complaining about their outfits. I saw people talk about that on X. I'm not sure if they really meant it or whether you know what, I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. I thought their outfits were quite good last year. There were some portions of concepts that I could understand why some fans might have felt disappointment, but in general, I think they're doing well. I think, and yeah, first Asia tour, which they made an announcement for. In Seoul, they're gonna come to Seoul in June. Okay, June 8th. 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay, June 7th, 6 p.m. June 8th, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. 2 concerts on the same day. Wow. There we go. That's exciting. Cool. Awaken the Blood Lane, it says. Interesting. Tour Seoul. So, I'd like to wish them good luck with their comeback and also their very first Asia tour. Okay, so that was &TEAM. And once again, their comeback is scheduled for April 23rd. April 21st for TWS and April 23rd for &TEAM. Alright, and then moving on to BOYNEXTDOOR. As you know, BOYNEXTDOOR is a 6-member boy group under KOZ Entertainment. And Zico, one of the most well-known rappers in Korea. He was the leader of Block B, and now he's the boss of KOZ Entertainment that is part of HYBE, and he produces for this group. And I absolutely adore this group. They write their own songs. Love performing. Their chemistry is great. Stage presence is awesome, and they're having a comeback. They're planning to have a comeback in May of this year. No, not much information revealed. Dispatch had a phone conversation with KOZ Entertainment, and they said that they're working on new songs with the goal of having a comeback in May. More details will come out through official announcements, and I would like to ask for your support, right? The last time they had a comeback was January with the digital single, 오늘만 I Love You, and that did quite well on the global domestic charts at least, and also in Asia in general, Japan and China. And they're currently on a tour, Knock On Volume 1, that has been continuing on from December 14th to April 12th. So they're almost done. Now, recently I made 4 videos about BOYNEXTDOOR because due to unfortunate tragedy that happened in Myanmar, the earthquake, their concert in Bangkok had to be canceled, right? But there were so many unfound baseless rumors about the group and about the case, so I had to make videos about that. But I hope that they finish their world tour, sound and safe, and I'm really looking forward to what kind of new album they will come up with, because last album they dropped was called 19.99 EP. So both TWS, which whom we have talked about, and BOYNEXTDOOR discuss and talk about and sing about youth, right, through their music. But their style is quite different. I respect and appreciate both styles. And I don't know, I'm just fond of this group. All right, so that was Boy Next Door, who's planning to have a comeback this May. What about Enhypen? Enhypen, oh, by the way, Myungjaehyun, who's the leader of Boy Next Door, his profile name on Weverse is May Comeback, right? So that shows his determination to make the comeback possible on time, to make it happen. All right, meanwhile, Enhypen dropped a new song in English, digital single titled Lose. It dropped on April 4th. I don't know if you have listened to it. I absolutely loved it. And I think, well, first of all, they did really well last year in terms of their album and world tour, right? So let's see. Their second full-length album, Romance Untold, surpassed 3 million cumulative sales as of February, earning the group their first triple million seller title. And the repackaged album, Romance Untold Daydream, went on to break the record for highest first week sales among K-pop repackaged albums, with over 1.4 million copies sold. In 2024 alone, Enhypen sold more than 5.45 million albums, ranking them third among all K-pop acts in total annual sales. And the momentum carried over into global recognition. The group achieved high rankings on IFPI's global album sales and global album charts, outperforming all other K-pop artists in those listings. Wow. And their success extended to digital charts as well. The title track EXO, Only If You Say Yes, formed their second full album, landed on Billboard's Global 200 upon release. It was also named one of the 100 best songs of 2024 by Rolling Stone. There you go. And also, well, two things. First of all, I went to their concert in Goyang last year. Walk the Line in Goyang concert. I really liked it. I love their music, their discography. And they're scheduled to perform at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival on April 12th and 19th. So that's exciting. Here we go. Weverse magazine recently wrote about them. Enhypen is the only K-pop boy band performing at Coachella this year. They're the third boy group following Epic High's two shows in 2016, 2022. My favorite Korean hip-hop artist, Epic High. And 80s in 2024, Enhypen's already got a resume when it comes to playing big international festivals too, having played to different audiences at Rock in Japan last year and Summer Sonic the year before that. Plus, Enhypen's work in the US in 2024 already has people excited over their upcoming performance at the ever-influential Coachella. Their album, Romance Untold, debuted, I think we talked about that. And I'm pretty sure I will talk about Enhypen again pretty soon, either before or after their Coachella performance. And they're good. They're great performers. And they have a lot to perform, so many hit songs. All right, and then let's briefly touch upon ILLIT. So recently, Minju, one of the 5 members in this group, said that they are working on a new project and there's not much information to share and it's still in the preparation stage, but she said that she feels confident about this project. So that raises the expectations for the glitz, the fans. And also on ILLIT's YouTube channel, they have their own entertainment content series called Super ILLIT. And at the end of each episode, there has been always a trailer for the next episode. But the most recent one, Even the Mighty Tiger Threw in the Towel, Super ILLIT episode 17, there was no trailer at the end. So that got some fans into thinking that, maybe is, the time for the members to be involved with the album making and album preparation and their prep for performances. So maybe that's the case, but we'll see. All right, and I'm sure, as I said, ILLIT's debut last year along with TWS and Cat's Eye, and I'm sure they will have at least one comeback this year. Cat's Eye as well. Cool, so that was that. And also TXT. their most recent concert, from their most recent concert, they teased this date, May 2nd, 2025. So fans are speculating that maybe this is the date for their comeback this second quarter. So we'll have to see about that. Okay. I love I love this group as well. Kind of very regrettable that they had a concert in Seoul last year, but I didn't get to participate. So maybe one day I can go check out in person. All right, so that's it. So we talked about very briefly TXT, ILLIT, and Enhypen, BOYNEXTDOOR. But in April, N-Team on April 23rd, and TXT on 21st, they will have comebacks. So congratulations in advance to these groups and their fans, and good luck with their activities and promotion schedule. All right, feel free to add your comments to fill in the gaps, if any. Share your details, share information that I left out, or if there's anything that I was wrong with, please make corrections. Okay, and as always, when we communicate, write comments, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Thank you guys. Peace, love. Bye-bye.